Today's video is in partnership with Plutus. It is a bank on crypto. You can get up to 3% rewards paid in cryptocurrency, the Pluton token, on any day-to-day spend, whether you're going to shop, whether you're going for a pint at a pub. 3% cash back on everything. So head over to plutus.it and check it out. Right, so in this video we're going to be taking a look at Verasity and doing some price analysis. We'll have a look at both the USDT and the BTC pairings of VRA. We'll have a look at some key levels that we could invest, some take profits, and then some key levels of resistance on the way up, and maybe even a bit of a price prediction thrown in there. If you're new to this channel, then please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button, and let's crack on. As ever, we will start with Bitcoin because unfortunately Bitcoin, whatever that's doing, the entire market's following it. As you can see, we've been up to those highs at 64k, dropped down into this accumulation zone, and when you look at the VRA charts in a minute, this is a similar scenario on all assets. We had that major push to the upside and a major retracement, but these retracements are opportunities. So just looking at Bitcoin currently, we're still within this range bound area. We had a really nice bounce, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green candles in a row, push in way above that 35k region. The main thing I've been looking at is this moving average 50. I was looking to get at least a closure above that, and so far it's more than likely looking like we're going to get a closure above that moving average 50. If you look at a 50 all the way from the beginning of a move down here, we've never dropped below. We've had a couple of weeks, but we use it as support, all the way up, support, and then obviously we've had dumps come, and we've been trading below the moving average 50. Whenever I'm looking for trading opportunities and looking to usually long, I wait for the candles to be above the moving average 50, and then if you look at this red layer here, this is money flow. It has been in negative territory for pretty much, well, since the 12th of May, so that's coming up to like 2.5, 3 months. It's a long time. As you can see, when was an upswing, all money flow was in green. It is about, though, if you just have a zoom right in, about to push to the green side. So that shows that money flow is going to turn positive, and soon I think we'll be smashing through 41k. I did put a tweet out last month saying it's been horrific for crypto holders. Moving into July, we'll see a nice rise up, but some FUD will keep us below 41k. We've just had some FUD deployed. Tether FUD, as usual, weak ass FUD, so do not take any of that for granted. But I can see it's getting rejected off here at some stage. I'm not sure how far we will drop, but staying above that moving average 50 is key. I'm expecting now a long steady growth all the way up to the end of Q4, creating some new all-time highs on Bitcoin, pushing up to at least 100k mark. So let's keep his eyes on the prize. Bitcoin, when that's pushing up, the entire market is pushing up, and it is looking good. So let's just wait for that to tick into an upside, and I might potentially look at opening some nice swing longs. So this video is going to be mainly VRA. That's pretty much covered in terms of PA on Bitcoin. So we'll have a look at this in terms of price analysis on the USDT pair. Just let's have a look how much we dropped. Can't see because it lights in way. There we go. Price range from the top to the very bottom. We did a 86% drop. This project fundamentally, nothing's changed. In fact, things have got better. But lots of announcements recently, continual growth, a solid roadmap, and I'm not actually investing in this yet. I was just waiting to see if we did blast through this moving average 50. It's not quite got there yet, but I'm just waiting a little bit. If we do reject, I'll just monitor that, but I'm happy with this project. I do like what I see, and I've got some USDC on the sidelines to load up into a project, especially a low cap like this. I think it's got some great legs to grow, and I think anything under this 50 is great. So in terms of PA, same scenario. The money flow on the daily time frame is in the red. Let's just have a look at the weekly. Yeah, money flows in the red too. So for me, this is a great opportunity to potentially buy under this average. We're currently at 1.1 cent. I want to drop right down into a 4 hour, and this is where we're doing most of the TA. As you can see, we popped above the 58 and using it as support there. So that to me shows that that is potentially the bottom, and we're not going to drop below that. In terms of price analysis and where I think we should potentially look at buying, if we just put a Fibonacci on from the top, the bottom of there to the top, let's just put the 50% level on first. 50%. Yeah, that's around. I reckon that will be. I don't think we're going to come down to that 618. I reckon if you're looking for buys, you should look at targeting anywhere around, pretty much ladder them down from, we'll go down there, 1 cent all the way down to 0.09. I think orders within that range should be decent, and I think anything at 1 cent. I mean, if you're looking to buy and you're thinking, right, 1.2 cent, 1 cent, I mean, there's not much difference there, is there? Obviously, you're going to get more for your buck, but this is coming to the end of that negative funding. Money flow is about to turn green, and it's looking good. It's looking good across the entire market. I think there's a lot of bears out there currently saying we're going back down to 20. Don't think it's going to happen, Matt, to be honest, lads. I think it's going to just keep pumping and pumping. So yeah, buys within that range, potentially get a nice bounce off that moving average 50, and then move on to create some new highs. Just looking into daily, let's see if we can identify any key levels. Firstly, I think this is a key level there. As you can see, 2 weeks bounced off that support, then we're rejected off it here. So that for me is the first major area to break through at 1.3 cent. Once we do break above that, turn back to support, this moving average 50 will start coming down nicely, and then we'll be on to some new highs. So far though, we have broken out of this downtrend, and it is looking good. That is a nice daily candle there, and first target for me, breaking above that region. If you're looking to buy down here, or even if you're looking to ape in now at market price, look at taking profit maybe at 1.3 cent. Obviously that's a move up, may get a slight rejection back down to test that level and then break up. So accumulation, sell at 1.3 and maybe buy back at about 1.1, 1.2 cent if you're looking to grow your bags. In terms of a price prediction, it's hard, but I think the first major target is breaking through these weeks here. We'll mark it as a nice fat level. If you look at these 2 weeks here, we'll call it a wick there. So that is the first major area for us to target in terms of price predictions over the course of the next 3, 4, 5 weeks. So that's up at 2.4 cent. First major area in terms of where that is from current prices, it's 100%. You might think that's a lot, Andy, but we can soon move up there quick. So that's that pair covered. Bit of a price prediction, a couple of entries, and a couple of take profits. All in all, this is nowhere near the top. This cycle, once it does get going, is really going to get start growing astronomically. And then finally, let's just take a look at a BTC pair. One thing that I'm just going to highlight on this is I still expect at some stage I'm just going to go up for BTC to go on a run 50, 60k. When that happens, I think that Bitcoin will regain some market dominance, and this is a Bitcoin dominance chart. I think that we will push up to here, 56% or maybe 52%. When that happens, Satoshi pairs will feel the pain. So if you're looking at VRA BTC, this still might come lower. Obviously, USDT prices will fly, but the BTC pairs, I think, may get a little bit burnt. So if you're looking at a 4-hour time frame and looking at some levels, you can look at this region here. We'll mark that up. See the top of that move where we rejected. I think that could be a decent area for you to potentially place some orders down at 1,700 Satoshis. It's a long way down from here. I mean, I might be overthinking this, that we're going to drop so much, but 43% in Satoshis, you might get lucky and get some filled down there. But if we do continue this move, I mean, look at that. We need to break out of this downtrend, don't we? It's just been downtrending forever. I mean, you could say we're starting to break through it now, but it's nothing too major right yet. So yeah, as you can see, rejection, rejection, rejection. If you're looking for buys, I mean, down at that level, or I mean, if you're looking at this region here, you could place some down at 2,700 sats and just ladder some down into that region. I'm not going to look at any take profit regions yet. I mean, you can look at this region here, which is a confluent of that wick and that wick up at 3,600. But like I say, I'm a little bit skeptical about the BTC pairs for now, but it is all on the dollar pair, and the first target is up there. So that's going to do it for today's video. Just some entries and take profit regions for VRA in both the USDT and the BTC pairings. If you're new to this channel, then please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button, and I'll catch you next time.